What's up gamers, and welcome to my new video. In this video I'll be speaking about best titans which are currently in the game. Also I will consider all buffs and nerfs that happened in the game and newly introduced titan Minos. I created this list considering the current state of meta and considering the cost of acquiring titans, modules and weapons for them. But before we start, for all of you who are not subscribed, please consider subscribing because it doesn't cost you anything. But at the same time it helps me a lot with this channel. Also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos or when I live stream. Now, let's start. Let's start with the position number 5 and the Kid Titan. Also, let's call this one a basic Titan because actually it is every player which reaches level 25 will get one Titan for free, and that Titan is Kid. The Kid is a Titan with 1 alpha and 2 beta weapon slots, but may only use the alpha weapons when it's in full action, which means only during the duration of his first ability. The Kid has the full action ability, which deploys the alpha weapon that is currently being holstered for a limited time. It also has the secondary ability called Stow ability, that means makes a ring of fire around the Kid that ignores all shields. It deals damage to whomever is inside that radius of 100 meters. Unlikely the flamethrower weapons, Stow can pierce all shields, Aegis and Absorber. In addition to extra firepower it gains, Kid can also activate its damage resistance system, making it harder to defeat it, as it makes all damage inflicted to it less, except corrosion, which stays as it is, making the Kid vulnerable to the Sting, Wasp, Viper and Cerberus. But in today's meta this Titan is simply not good enough against other Titans that we have in game currently, and is very rare in higher leagues. And despite some of you who are maybe new to this game see it in lower leagues, I personally do not recommend upgrading at all, because it can only be of any use fully maxed, but at the same time you will spend the same amount of PT of maxing it like you would spend on some other Titans which are comparing to this Titan current meta in the game, and because I don't see this Titan becoming relevant in game in near future. Recommended weapons, Vengeance Retaliator and newly introduced Grom Squall. On position number 4 we have Aoming. Aoming for a long time he was a king of Titans, especially paired with plasma weapons whose range is 600 meters. The Aoming is a Titan with 2 alpha and 2 beta weapon slots. This Titan has the Dragon Flight ability, which allows it to take off and fly for an unlimited amount of time, while also allowing it access to its beta weapons, and gains a 30% speed boost, 56 kilometers per hour at max speed. While in flight, the Aoming loses its damage resistance, making it more vulnerable. The Aoming has a secondary ability called Self Repair, which allows it to heal itself for 5 seconds for a fixed amount of health based on its engine level, similar to the Repain unit modules. The best strategy for the Aoming is to keep your distance and use cover, since when in flight you are vulnerable to all types of weapons. Tsar and Raptures are more good for dealing high burst damage per second and to bypass R2's shield. Gendarme and Cuirassier are the best weapons for Aoming, as you can keep your distance of 600 meters, which is outside the range of Titan machine guns and rockets, while dealing massive damage. Considering recent nerf to this Titan, I would recommend sniper weapons, and camping game style is preferred, and also with introduction of the Hawk robot, which is basically a biggest threat to this Titan. So use of plasma weapons is strongly recommended, so you can outrange your enemy with 600 meter range weapons, and at the same time these weapons still deal huge damage, despite them being recently nerfed. Recommended weapons: Gendarme Cuirassier, Cataclysm, Cyclone, Vengeance Retaliator and Tsar Rapture. Now we are coming to top 3 positions. First of all, I have to say that these top 3 Titans are very close, but in process of making this video and deciding which Titan to give which spot on this list, I was also considering few factors like cost of Titan and best weapons for it, and cost of upgrade of Titan weapons and modules which I recommend for it. On position number 3 we have a newly introduced Minos Titan. The Minos is a Titan with 3 beta weapon slots. The Minos primary ability is called Charge. When activated, the Minos activates many many secretly rocked boosters hiding among its hull plating, which dramatically increases its speed for a few seconds. But due to extra speed, the Minos' full turning ability will be greatly reduced. While the Minos' dramatically speed boosts is taking place, the socket over the generator on its back unfolds, creating a huge magnetic field within an 100 meters radius around the Minos. Any enemy who is inside the magnetic field will be pushed back and will take damage. However, other Titans will not be pushed back, but they will make the damage all the same. The Minos has the Reflector ability also as a secondary ability. Reflector, once activated for the duration of ability 5 seconds, the Titan has protection which partially blocks received damage and redirects it to the one dealing it. Reflector does not fully protect the Titan, however it cannot be mitigated. Despite some cool abilities, this Titan is strong but not strongest one overall in the game currently. He's very strong in free for all mode and maybe the best item for this mode, but not as much in squads and team play. Also, the main problem with this Titan, which is encountering while using it, is being constantly locked and suppressed by enemies, which I personally tested, and this is really a huge problem for this Titan. Maybe if they introduce something like anti-control module for Titans, this Titan will be a top Titan. But at the moment I would leave it at the position number 2. Recommended weapons for the Minos are Retaliator, Squall and Cyclone. On position number 2 we have an Archer. I personally also run this Archer and I love it. And this Titan is something what you would call free-to-play players Titan or pocket change players Titan, because it's really good. So, the Archer is a Titan with 1 alpha and 2 beta weapon slots. The Archer has a Phalanx mode ability which moves his shield into the front, but doing so slow down the Archer by 20%. It also has the ability Blast Wave, which is a sense is force push. It allows Archer to push robots in close vicinity of 100 meters away from the Titan. This serves 3 purposes. Firstly, pushing away smaller robots which are otherwise difficult to target. Secondly, doing damage through shields or solid walls. And third, it allows for evading the damage of Hellburners or Helldiving Mercury robots by using the ability before they explode or make contact with the ground. Note, Blast Wave only pushes away small robots that are flying or robots currently in the air, such as jumping robots. No shield can block Blast Wave, also take out all Aegis shield classes, while still doing damage to the robot itself. The Archer high health, resistance and extremely high physical shield durability makes it a perfect tank. It possesses low speed compared to other robots and Titans. Its weapons are mounted on top, which allows him to shoot over cover. The largest danger for the Archer comes from flame weapons and also cryogenic weapons, which are ignoring his physical shield. This Titan is perfect Titan for free-to-play player and pocket change players, so if you are new to this game or you are just starting with this game, I would recommend you to buy this Titan and to upgrade it, because it's also a lot cheaper because of only 3 weapons that it uses and this large physical shield durability, which helps you to deal with Hawks, which are currently in the game meta. Recommended weapons for it: Vengeance Retaliator, Grom Squall, Cataclysm Cyclone and Sriracha. And on top position we have Nuden's Titan. The Nudens is a Titan with 4 beta weapon slots. This Titan can go around healing all your allies whilst having amazing firepower and staying safe. This Titan has an active support ability which allows it to establish a link with an ally and gradually repairs the ally's durability. It is possible to repair multiple allies simultaneously with each additional link, increasing the power of the Titan's defense systems. Each activating of the ability repairs 5% of Nuden's durability. The Nudens can have a total of 3 abilities at one time. The Nudens has a secondary ability called Disposal, which allows it to apply suppression on a targeted enemy, as well as other enemy robots in range of the ability. lowering the damage output of the affected robots to 50%. The ability also deals damage 1000 to affected robots. The damage output of this ability increases the more you upgrade the Nudens. The best strategy for the Nudens is to stay alive for as long as possible and support teammates. Recommended weapons: Retaliator, Cyclone, Squall, Rupture. Thank you all very much for watching this video. If you find this video useful or some other content on my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it really helps to my channel and it doesn't cost you anything, guys. Also hit that notification bell so you get notified every time when I post a new video or when I go live. Thank you very much and see you in a new video. Bye bye.